And we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, it's MDTenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre Pokemon play. I have below me on the screen a link to my Twitch, a link to my YouTube. That is MDTenebris Plays Pokemon. Feel free to go. All of my back catalog is there. You can like and comment and subscribe to your heart's content. I have in the information box, I have a Discord link that is, if you want to negotiate trading for any of the cards that I get when I open booster packs. Maybe you want to vote on the deck. You could have voted on this deck that we are streaming today. You can do that all in the Discord. You can catch me offline, chat about Pokemon in general. So yeah, feel free to come and hang out. Everyone is welcome. Okay. All right, I'm back. Let's get. There we go. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah. It's 1:37 a.m. Jeez, can't stay up like that anymore. I'm a little too old for that. I get very sleepy very early. Let's open some boosters. That sounds like fun. Yeah, we were just chatting about the gameplay got lost. We were just chatting about investing in different stuff. Phase Leader, what were you? Do you remember what the stocks that you invested in were? I'm curious now. Got a sock here. What we got? Wormamden. We got an Ice Cube. Interesting. I was just playing an Ice Cube deck, but not the Fusion Strike. That's alright. Alright. Silver Tempest, let's go. I know you can stay up late. I get tired. I want to go to bed earlier. I also have to wake up at like 6 a.m. for work, so that's a thing. This fucking deck. I was playing with this deck all Sunday. It was not working. It was so upsetting. This would have been dope. I want it to work. Open another. Oil Company, Apple, AMC. Yeah, I had a friend that got into AMC. Oh, we got Jinx. Full art, lovely. And a Superior alternate, nice. That's a new one. I didn't have that. Fantastic. I got a bunch of these to get with the alt art, so. AMC, that was one of the meme stocks. That was I was in that Wall Street Bets subreddit when that shit started taking off with the whole the GameStop. I bought like 60 shares as a joke. And over the weekend I made like $5,000. And I was like, oh shit. And then I sold it and I locked it in. And it continued up for like 3 weeks, and I missed out on 30K. That's one of the trades that will always haunt me. Totally missed it. Yeah, it's timing, man. That's the problem. Oh, this is beautiful. This breaks in full art card with Serena. It's new. We didn't have that. Oh, we got a Reshiram too. Not bad. Not bad. Why do you replace this game with Pokemon Live? What do you mean? Oh, why don't I? Because I started playing on this. Oh, we got another one. Nice. I started playing on this and a Lugia V. I started playing on this. I started streaming it back in like December, not last year, the year before last, I think. Maybe it was last year. Yeah, I like playing this game, and the booster opening's better. You get 11 booster cards here. You only get 5 in the beta live. I'm gonna have to. I will be transitioning over when it sunsets. So, I'm just enjoying my time on the game while I can. You know. I played it because I enjoyed it, and that's why I'm here. Oh, fuck. Look at that. Wow, that's dope. Holy shit. Oh man, that feels good. Oh yeah, new card. Look at that. I got twice the opportunity to get that in Pokemon Online. You only get half the cards in Beta Live. Yeah, I'm just enjoying my time on the platform while I can. I'm not gonna get to play this game after a while, so might as well do it while I can. We got the Archeops. It's really pushing me to put a Lugia V-Star deck together. Come on, man. You should know me better than that. Thank you. Oh, you went and checked? MRO, that's the oil. All right. Pay safe. Interesting. I should check that out. Neo. Did you... I was in Neo for a little bit. That's an interesting... I'm looking to get back in, actually, as well, because I've kind of grown to be a little bit of an Elon Musk hater. Hatred's a strong word. A lot of what he does just annoys me, I guess. So it's like, yeah, no, that's interesting. I should check out PaySafe. That's interesting. Yeah, you can't trade in live. Do I ever play Dialga V-Star Miraidon? You play it and it's awesome. I don't, but I did beat a Dialga V-Star Miraidon deck in Beta Live when I was playing yesterday. I play Beta Live off screen, so like I do play. Tesla is always erratic. Elon Musk personally doesn't like short sellers because when Tesla first was a company and it had a good... Oh, that's a nice pull. Dang, we're getting some nice ones today. Back when he first bought Tesla, there were a ton of people short selling it because they didn't believe in electric vehicles, which like hampered the growth. So he really doesn't like short selling, even though short selling has a very viable position in the marketplace. Very nice. Full art. Love that. And Terrakion. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, Tesla's always very erratic. The people that believe in the car and the man are diehard believers. So, and he keeps getting more of them, so the price keeps going up. It's a pretty safe investment, I guess. I'm not recommending it. I personally don't own any, and I'm not planning on it. I expect it to dump, honestly, at some point, but you never know. You never know which way any of these are going. That's why the government pays you back for your losses to an extent. Frostlass. Did you know that? All these people complaining about socialism in the U.S. and then they're going and they're doing wash sales and they're getting tax breaks on their losses in the stock market. What do they think that is? You're gonna go to sleep? All right, Alessandro. Thanks for tagging along, man. I hope you get a good night's sleep. I hope you wake up very well rested for your day tomorrow and have a wonderful week, my friend. Thanks for hanging. We got a Mungus, no hammer, surprise spores. Okay, coming down. We got to 85. I didn't even open my beverage yet. My goodness. Lucky find. Area dose. Okay. We were getting some nice ones. We got the Alolan Vulpix. Whew. Okay. Got that Lugia, the gold Lugia V-Star. God, I'm cold buying this time. Someone was playing this in their dark deck, which really pissed me off because I was playing a dark deck against them, and they were doing 3 more damage to me. That was a shame. Oh, man. Yeah. Crocodile. Not bad. Not bad. Down to 82. I think it's down. I think Tesla's down right now for a couple of reasons. I would agree one of them is probably lots of people are hating on Elon. Another would probably be very nice, very nice, and okay, gotta kill you. Another one would probably be his acquisition of Twitter would leave him with a split focus, maybe less capable of a CEO. Some people might get out of something because of that. Not bad. Melodic, okay. Down to 80. We're breaking the 80 mark. We got going into 79. Merizian, okay. Every update after that. Yeah, well, that's kind of the problem is when you are the CEO of a company, you should behave in a specific way, right? You need to be accountable. You need to be responsible. And it's not even like they can be as irresponsible as they want behind the scenes. If you are the CEO of a company, the people that invest in your company need to believe that you are accountable and responsible. And so when you go on Twitter and you start acting like a little baby on Twitter, people are gonna be like, this guy's not acting that responsible. And they're going to assume that you operate like this as a CEO as well. Like, even if it's not the case, you know? Even if he's, like, a fantastic CEO, he's incredibly responsible when he's behind the wheel of his, the AI wheel of his metaphorical business. Not bad. You would expect him to make the right decisions. So if he's going to act like a baby, you're not going to be as interested in investing in that company. Ooh, Mawile V-Star. Interesting. Star Rondo. During your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Rondo, like all of the legendary dogs, right? What did he say on Twitter? He's just complaining about stuff that's like clearly not accurate. Oh, we got the fourth Metagross, so I can build this deck for the week. That'd be dope. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, I think the voting this week is going to be the Glalie Frostlass, the Metagross, and oh, you put forward the Berserker V and the Crobat chain. That'll be the third vote. Don't forget to vote, because if it's me, you might not get what you want if I'm the only voter. Yeah. Oh, interesting. No Fennekin though. We got the Braixen into the Delphox. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the main reason that you'd have the market going down is cycles. I'm a big believer in the ups and downs of everything. You know, everything is kind of a duality. You know, there's kind of two halves to every coin. And it's kind of interesting because we are very blessed to be able to witness the crypto crash, because it gives you the perfect example of what happens when you have a market that's going through cycles, right? So let's say you start at the bottom, right? As I did, right? I was literally there during the crypto winter looking at Ethereum at $165 a coin. I was looking at Dogecoin at less than, like, close to, like, 1,000th of a penny. And so you're looking around. No one's investing in these things because people don't know about them or they don't believe in them, right? So you buy a couple, right? And the price starts to go up because there's some value there or whatever. And so suddenly people are like, oh, look at this. This is going up. So people start buying into Bitcoin. They start buying into Ethereum, right? Going up. And as more people see this, more people buy in. And the price goes up and up and up. So gradually what happens is people get priced out of the opportunity. People look at Bitcoin. They're like, oh, it's $10,000. I can't afford that. So they go looking around for the next Bitcoin, the next Ethereum, the next big thing, right? This is always very dangerous part of the market because people stop. Oh, fuck, look at that. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's so good. I like that. Dang, totally threw me off. So people start looking around for the next big thing, and they start to dig. They find things that are less valuable, and they attribute more value to them because they're hoping that they're going to go up in a sense. And gradually, you run out of quality things to invest in that people can afford, right? Or it's not making the impact they thought, and people start looking. They start getting desperate. They start getting greedy, and they start looking for those things where you buy something, and it's just going to make your life. They just want to be able to buy 50,000 Dogecoin for $10 and have it just rocket up and sell it for $1 million and just retire. So everyone starts looking to do that, and gradually what you see is towards the end of these cycles, so many people, because things have been going good for so long, people take on more risk. And as you get to the end of these cycles, people have taken on so much risk that when things start to go just a little bit wrong, stuff starts to totally crash. People just freak. They're over leveraged. And because it chunks down in these huge things at the start, people start getting hopeful maybe it'll just go back up. And so they buy the dip and all this stuff. It's crazy. But cycles happen because you have periods where people don't believe in stuff. And then gradually, as more and more faith is built up because things are performing well, they take on more and more risk, until suddenly there's too much risk, and the more conservative people, the more conservative people are going to go and say, this is too dangerous now, it doesn't make sense, I got to get out. And so gradually that starts a slow downtrend. People start talking about how it's too dangerous. It might still be going up. You don't get rewarded for being conservative. You don't get rewarded for being super cautious in terms of those big ticket lottery wins. You get rewarded by not losing all your money. That's the difference. And so yeah, you got gradually the smarter people will get out, and people will keep building on risk, and people call them naysayers, and it'll keep going up, and it'll get too high, and then suddenly the less logical people will be like, this is pretty high. We should get out now if we want to save our money. And then gradually it starts to go down, and things will tumble back down and lose value. Now the thing about Tesla is you got to remember, Elon said 420 confirmed back in I can't remember, 2016 or something, 17, and the stock price jumped from $200 to $420, which it was not worth at the time. And after that, it continued to go up. It created this huge fever rush because the people that made money from 200 to 400, they made a lot of money. And people saw that. And people were like, oh, you can make a ton of money on Tesla. And so they all went and bought into Tesla, and they drove Tesla's stock price up to over $1,000 a share. This is from when it had been fairly valued at 200, and he tweets something, boosts the price, and as much as he wants to complain about short sellers, hey, that's a fucking cool one. That's great. Wow. Dang, look at that. Oh man, that's the first one as well. That's new. Touchdown. That's great. Yeah, as much as Daddy Elon wants to complain about short sellers, boosting your stock price through manipulation is illegal as well, buddy. So shouldn't be doing that. But anyways, it got up to 1,000. They did a stock price split, and it went up to 1,000 again. That's insane. Apple did a stock price split at the exact same time. No. Google and Amazon did theirs at the same time. Did Apple do it with Tesla? Apple did it with Tesla, I thought. And Apple went up $20, $30, and Tesla went times 10. So there's a lot of inflation in Tesla as a company already that I'm not surprised that it's going to be. It might be coming down for a while. Noivern. Open another. What do you mean it wasn't an option in the poll? That was for last week. I haven't put the new vote up yet. For the 3 for this week. Dang, that chestnut. We got a couple of nice ones. Got a couple of nice ones today. That Galugia, jeez. We got 2 here. Another Radiant Jirachi and Hisuian Lilligant. Not bad. Not bad. Another Mawa, huh? We got the V now. 2 V stars and a V. Not bad. We can make a new deck. Yeah, I'll probably start playing with like V cards again when I go back on a beta live. I kind of like playing with the single price cards decks, and because you have to collect the cards in this, you don't just get given the best decks in the game. It's rare that I come across like a full-fledged out competitive standard deck. So it makes it a little easier for my weaker single price card decks to manage. This is the original Stunfisk, isn't it? It's not that metal one. It's this stupid ground electric thing, huh? You can use this attack only if you have no supported cards in your discard pile. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting. That's not too bad. 0 supporter cards in your discard pile. Got a Marini, and a Frostlass. Very nice. This is gonna be the deck. I'm gonna put a version of this together, and the other 2 tonight. I think I already have the Galarian Berserker deck with the Crobats in it. I haven't fully fleshed it out yet, but I did set that up. Yeah, and this is gonna be the last one. Those will be the three voting options this week. Yeah, rolling through. Trocolo. Let me sit back and relax. I'll put this Anorith thing together as well. That's kind of a nasty one. You may discard an unidentified fossil card from your hand. If you do this attack, does 120 more damage for 150. That's kind of nasty. That's kind of nasty. Jeez. The art on this is kind of interesting. It looks like I guess they all kind of do, don't they? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Zera Aura. Interesting. I still do the animations. I guess I'm probably ruining my finger a little bit, huh? Zygarde the dog. Miss Magius is not great. It's a decent card in when it's combined with someone else, a different more powerful card. That one's not too great. Talonflame, quick dive, merciless strike already. We got the Whale Lord here. We did a version of that, I think, in our Aqua Wash Samurott deck. Got another Delphox. Okay, not bad. Down to 36. Dang, I went through these quick because we were chatting. I've only been streaming like an hour and a half. Maybe I'll go back to some gameplay. Maybe we see how many more games we can win with that Torterra deck. Yeah, I tend to if you get me on a topic I like talking about, I tend to ramble pretty hard. It's a little dangerous. If you get me talking about like movies or like theoretical physics. Ooh, Dragapult. Or stocks and crypto. Yeah. Yeah. There's a ton of topics that I like to know about. We got this Archeops. Jeez, man. Jeez, with the pulls of the cards that I don't need. Let me check this. Filter. Silver Tempest. We'll go not owned. We're missing a number. We're missing a good number of these kind of cards. Ooh, Reggie Drago. The Unknown. Skuntank Altart Superior V Altart. The Gold Superior V Star. Yeah. Oh, they got a Blissey as well with the trainer. The trainer gallery. That's fun. All right. No, I don't need that. I just need to go back to packs. There we go. Carousel this shit. Yeah. Silver Tempest has been like the one that I did not enjoy opening the least, I think. Or the one that I enjoyed opening the least, my bad. Another Armaldo, fantastic. Look at this hench guy. He looks... It's a thick dinosaur. Crown Zenith was good. They had a ton of cards in there to get, though. Oh, we got the shiny Token of Maru, very nice, and a Delphox. They had a large number of very cool artwork cards to get from Crown Zenith, though. So I think everyone has like a slightly skewed experience of it, just because it had more prize cards. Another Mawile. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Getting sleepy. 30 packs left. What's this? Another Among Us. And another Arcanine. Okay. Nothing special. Arcanine again. Jeez, man. Yeah. Incineroar, alright. Yeah, there is also there's an overarching macro perspective on Tesla that you could take as well, which is just that everything else is going down. We're moving into a recession, so there's less money. People need their money. They need to spend it on food and stuff. They can't leave it in the market. They need to spend it on credit card bills. Lots of people have lots of credit card bills because of inflation. So, yeah. Lots of stuff. World is a very complicated, beautiful place. Got an Armaldo again. Another Armaldo. Technically, a recession is defined as 2 negative months of GDP growth, so we already had that earlier in the year. Recessions can last for a while, and obviously they are not constantly bad. They can be fine for most of the time. Oh, we got a second one, fuck. And then they can be really bad for a period. A lot of the stock market has come down a bunch from the inflated prices. So we'll see, but people are confusing stock market recession with economic recession as well. In terms of like the stock market's been going down, but the way I chain the events goes, you got COVID, right? President Trump and COVID. Jerome Powell and President Trump decide to print a third of the entire world's money supply in order to keep the stock market elevated, to boost his numbers going into the election year. He loses the election, so now we all have this inflated money. And because there's so much more money, money's easier to get, which means more people have more money, which means companies can charge more for goods and services because people have more money to spend on those goods and services. So what happened was the companies all raised their prices to deal with a combination of the COVID hampering deliveries, right? Because people couldn't go to work, so people couldn't log for wood, they couldn't mine for ore, they couldn't drive boats to transport goods and stuff. Countries literally shut down. So there was a huge backlog. There's a huge demand for things that people haven't been able to get because COVID shut everything down. So you have this demand here, which is very high, and you have inflation, so the dollar's pretty weak, so all these companies can charge whatever they want, and because the demand is there, it drives the price up more and more and more and more. So now we have all of these things that are at inflated prices, right? Like your eggs, your milk, and your stuff, which has been over the months since like January, since last year, has been building up on people's credit card balances, right? People have been putting it onto their credit cards, opening new credit cards, putting off the debt. So because wage inflation is the thing they're fighting, Jerome Powell specifically, he's trying to get employment numbers lower. He's trying to get people fired from their jobs. You get people fired from their jobs when companies can't afford to pay them. And because, holy fuck, dang, that's clean. And so the companies aren't going to struggle, right? We're at the very beginning of this cycle because the prices are up, right? So what's going to happen is prices are going to keep rising until people cannot afford to buy stuff. This is where the credit card stuff is dangerous, right? Because it just prolongs it. People can't afford food now, but they're buying it on debt with credit. So what happens gradually is you get a ton of credit card debt. So at some point in the future, might be next year, might be further down, we might end up seeing people not being able to pay for the high interest rates on that credit card debt, right? Because in order to counter the inflation, Jerome Powell has been raising the federal interest rate, which changes the amount of interest a bank can charges you based on the loans they give out, right? Which means that they have to raise their interest rates to match the Fed interest rates in order to make enough money on the side that they're trying to make money on to cover the interest rates for the money they're borrowing from the Fed. So there's this whole web that's kind of precariously balanced. And we could get to a point where people can't afford to pay the higher interest rates on their credit cards. They start defaulting. Enough people default from a certain bank, the bank starts to go under. Now, what you've seen with the Silvergates Bank, the first People's Republic, the First Republic Bank, is basically they had taken out positions when the interest rates were low that got messed up by the interest rates being raised, right? And so those positions caused them to take substantial losses. Depositors started leaving because they were worried the banks were in trouble, which caused more people to be worried, which caused more people to leave, which caused more trouble. So the government stepped in to stop that one because they were concerned there might be a run if people were not confident in the banks. And they wouldn't be confident in the banks because the interest rates have been raised, and so it's making life a lot harder for the banks. So basically what would need to happen is people need to not pay their credit card bills. The banks would need to then start getting in a lot of trouble. You'd see some runs on the bank. People would struggle to get money. There'd be huge economic downturn. A lot of companies would go out. And that's really the recession that everyone's like worried is going to happen. Currently, people in government are trying to majigger their way into like a kind of softer landing where, maybe the richest people aren't going to suffer too much. And the bullet's really going to get bitten by those who, haven't put tons of plans together financially and can't afford, a house anymore or are on the street or something like that. So, yeah, it is usually hard. And it's so basically, yeah, companies have the extra money from the profits that they've made off of inflation. So they're actually not slowing down on hiring. The economy's doing pretty decent from a job hiring perspective. So the inflation that Jerome Powell is trying to fight is a long way off, right? You basically need people to start getting fired from their jobs because the companies aren't doing as well. So you're going to need to wait another couple of market cycles until the earnings start to reflect people that don't have access to credit anymore not purchasing goods. And that's when the people that have a lot of money might start to worry and start to pull a little bit of their money, which might start stuff rolling. This is just one possible future. It could be that they manage to maintain it at a certain level and America does a much better job of not defaulting on its debts and not crushing the banking system. Interesting restaurant. It's also interesting for crypto because obviously people buy into crypto in order to deal with a recession because they don't want the fear of, my bank just went under and I can't take the money out of it anymore, because, if you have all your money in your bank, if you have, your $150,000 of life savings in you know, a bank, and the bank goes out of business because of a recession, you can't get your money unless the government pays it out, right? Because the government insures big banks, not smaller banks, but big banks. So basically, they're funneling all of the business into big banks, which is already super over leveraged. Like, it just doesn't look very good. It just doesn't look very good. Could be okay, could not be okay. So we'll see. We'll see. Got a new card. We got the discard stadium and draw 3. The worker. Is that the only worker they have? That's why they gave her that name. That's her name is Worker. It's an interesting one. I guess they have a Pokemaniac and all that stuff, so it's nothing new. Nothing new. School kid. Crocodile. Bully of the Sands. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I guess one of the problems is that a lot of people only learn through going through the hard way. And so you can end up with an entire country that needs to learn a lesson in responsibility. Just kind of putting that off through all of the systems they manage to use to maintain their lifestyle or whatever. And recessions tend to be the correction for that. Recessions tend to be, dang, they tend to remind people life can be hard and you don't know that the future's going to be good, and to save some money and be a little more conservative. Cobalion, not bad. Oh, it's Cobalion. Do we think it's Cobalion? How do you pronounce that? I can never pronounce these names. Yeah, and that's the second part of the cycle, you know. People don't trust stuff. They keep their money close to their chest and they don't invest it, and they stay like that for until they feel confident again, and then they just put money back into the market in places they think it's good, slowly at first, and then gradually more and more, and then as they make money, they're less careful about it and they put more and more, and then you're up at the top again and everyone's got tons of money in and no one's paying attention, and it just starts to crash again. We do it all the time. We do it all the time. The fact that we had a 10-year bull run is crazy, because we hadn't had... That was like the longest bull run the market had ever seen, I believe. Most of the time, you get a recession every like 4 to 7 years or something like that. Because people are stupid and they do the same stupid shit every time, over and over again. I got it right the first time. Cobalion. Altaria. Got another Archeops, man. Whipping out the Lugia V-Star decks. 6 cards left. Dang. Not a long stream today. We got a Quad Stone. Another Archeops. Holy shit. Oh, wow. I really wanted this one. Oh, man. Oh, that's dope. Oh, fuck. That's so dope. Oh, I wanted that. I really wanted this one. That's so nice. 177 of 195. It's not even secret. That's gorgeous though. I love that. I really like the cards that have like the bright blue effect on them. Like the what's a good example? The Deoxys with the bright blue sky in the background. What's another good one with the... Oh, that's a first too. We didn't have that one either. Dang. Duraludon VMAX. Arcanine. Nice. How many we got left? We got 4 left. Let me go and find another of those cards I'm thinking of. We're gonna go V's. So like the blue sky in the background here, I really like that. That blue sky there. Is there? Do I have another? Oh, this is just the Silver Tempest. I don't know if there's gonna be another. I think I got all the ones that I was hankering for. That's kind of nice. It's not really what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. That kind of vibe. That light blue in the background. Man, the V cards are pretty cool. It's a pretty good addition. They got such nice art as well. I love this kind of stuff. Oh, man. I guess it's just a clear blue sky in the background. Makes me feel like happy days. This, the Sense of Scorch VMAX. Yeah, they got like a crisp. I don't like this one as much. He covers a lot of it though. You don't see it as much. Not the biggest fan of that. This one. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous. That's great. I love that. Click, click, click. 4 left. Are we ready? Oh, baby. 10 additional game cards. Let's roll. And it's a Talonflame. Okay. Okay. Gonna open another 3rd left. Yeah, I know. I was talking. I ramble and I wasn't focusing on the stuff. I did get stopped a couple times by really nice stuff. That's a nice card. Metagross, okay. I did get stopped a couple times. I had some really nice cards in there. The Lugia V-Star, the Alolan Vulpix, the oh, there's another I was just thinking of. Not the Dragonite. I wasn't thinking of that one. The Rainbow Full Art V character. Was it Vivian or something? Yeah. Got some nice ones today. I wonder. This one, Wallace. The Full Art of Wallace, the Rainbow. That's what I got. And behind door number 1 is the Friends in Galar. I thought it was the other one for a second. I was so excited. Oh, man. That's not the one I was looking for. And behind door number 2, final door of the day, is Alolan Vulpix V. The 6th one. All right. Oh, we could get one more. I'll get one more because we got the 200. I should go on like a tournament run. I'm gonna put together like the nastiest deck I can, and just like run through the tournaments and try and win as many boosters as I can. All right. All right. All right. We got one more pack. Let's go. Get some luck rubbing together. All right, what we got here? Just the one. Oh, got the unknown V. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's all good. We're all good. Yeah, I got my got the products received. Not bad. Okay. That was not too bad. Yeah, I might enter some tournaments, see how many booster cards I can win. That'd be kind of interesting. Oh, we got so many decks. How many decks was that? Holy shit. Wait, how many was that? Was it like 200? Maybe it's only 100 or something. Some of them aren't even finished though, so I don't know if you can consider them all decks. 212. How many of these are not? Oh, we got 1, 2. Oh, and you got all the theme decks as well. That's why. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. We only have 9 non-completed. So we got 203 decks. Thoughts on Chat GPT? I don't really know tons about it. It's just like an AI bot, right? That tries to have conversations. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I've got a kind of bizarre view on human development, though, in terms of where I think the future's going. I think in terms of evolution, we've stopped our own by evolving to a point where we don't need to evolve anymore. We can build stuff. So the only way our race is actually going to evolve and improve is through technology. And so it kind of gets you to an interesting, like, I think if we develop AI, robotics, with the intent for it to replace us as a civilization, I think that's the smartest step forward. Yeah. I think I think it's very obvious we've gotten to a stage in our evolutionary development where we seem to be stagnating a little bit intellectually. We seem to be falling backwards a little bit in some places. And while I feel like humanity is progressing emotionally to a better spot where people can, you know, be open about their feelings and you know, be trans or be gay or whatever in these new day and ages, people have more freedom to do stuff. I don't necessarily think that it's going to keep going in a good progressive way forever. I think we do have cycles. I think we were very close to going on a downturn of a cycle with the 2016 election, the resurgence of Nazism and all this stuff showing up. I think those are kind of nastier aspects of humanity, and I think if given the opportunity, they will try and take over and come back. So at some point, we should probably hand off society to the robots. Chat GPT, I don't think it's there. I don't even know if that's going to be anywhere near the kind of concept designs that we would end up running with in the future. Similar to crypto, I think AI is just a buzzword. I think Chat GPT is like a fun, kind of jokey idea, but I don't think it has any real value at this current stage in its development. I think it's really just an inspiration board for the next couple of prototypes that are going to be better and build upon what it does more effectively and more efficiently. But that being said, again, I don't know that much about it, so you're listening to someone that's not informed. And that's going to be it from me today. I want to thank everyone that came along on the stream. I hope you had a good time. I listened to my rambling. I had a really fun time. I really enjoyed talking about a lot of these subjects. So, yeah, it is something that I enjoy doing, and obviously it can distract me from other things that I enjoy doing, like getting spanked in Pokemon. I hope we played enough for people to understand how powerful this deck can be. This is a really fun card, the Evo Press. It actually went for 4 wins and 1 loss. We got a couple of early surrenders in there, unfortunately, and I got distracted later on. But this is, you should take this card out. You should build a deck around it. It's definitely fun. The Torterra with the Grottle makes this such an easy to set up deck. It only needs 2 energies. Highly recommend it. It is a super fun experience. So yeah, thanks for tuning in today. Thank you, Phase Leader, for chilling for the whole stream. A lot of great questions. I had a really good combo today. I hope you got as much out of it as I feel like I did. Yeah, so below me on the screen, I have a link to my Twitch. I have a link to my YouTube. The YouTube is MDTenebris Plays Pokemon. That's got my whole back catalog. Feel free to go like, subscribe to your heart's content. The Twitch, you can come and find me on Twitch on Saturdays at 2, on Mondays at 6:30. It tends to be a pretty regular schedule. So yeah, come hang out, chat to me more. We could talk about investing or actual Pokemon or something else. Talk about philosophy or AI or whatever. It's all good. It's all fun. I have in the information box a link to the Discord. If you want to trade for any of the booster cards that I opened today or previously, if you want to discuss the next deck being built, maybe you want to vote on the next deck coming up, there's going to be a vote in the Discord that you can access if you join. So feel free to come and chat with us about Pokemon. You can get me offline. You can vote on the deck. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your evening wherever you are, unless you're already asleep. Where do you go? El Santo 33, unless you are 31. Unless you're already in a part of the world that's asleep, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. If not, I hope you get a very good night's sleep. And I hope you wake up very well rested tomorrow and have a wonderful rest of your week. That is going to be... my mouse is going everywhere. That's going to be it from me today. This is MDTenebris signing off. Peace out, everyone.